Hello friends, this is Ponniyin Selvan, episode 12. In last week's episode, we saw our Vanathi faint seeing Arulmozhivarmar, his visit to Kundavai's chambers before leaving to Ceylon, and his concerned words for Vanathi. But what is the link between this incident and the riverbank crocodile incident? Let's see. After Arulmozhivarmar's departure, as days passed, Kundavai started noticing Vanathi more and more. How soft-spoken she is, how kind she is, how beautiful she is, and how well-suited she is for her brother. Everything seemed fine except her fainting. Kundavai wanted a strong, brave woman for his brother and made it her mission to make Vanathi braver. And one such attempt was to startle Vanathi with a fake crocodile. As per Kundavai's instruction, the girls set up the crocodile party hidden in the water. When Kundavai and Vanathi returned from the astrologer's house, they decided to spend some time in the riverbank and have fun before returning to Tanjavur. As they were walking along the river, they waited till Vanathi walked close enough to the crocodile, and when she did, everyone started shouting, "Crocodile! Crocodile! Somebody help!" Everyone were eagerly waiting to see if Vanathi will jump out of the way and run or faint and fall right on top of the crocodile. To everyone's surprise, Vanathi stood her ground and said boldly, "Nobody panic. A crocodile is only strongest in the water, not in the ground. So don't panic, Akka," she said logically. Kundavai again tried to scare her. "Even on the ground, it is stronger than you. You better come back before it chews your leg off," said Kundavai. But Vanathi did not budge. Then everyone came closer to Vanathi. One of the girls asked, "Hey, did you already know if this was a dummy crocodile?" Vanathi only then looked closely at the crocodile and exclaimed, "Wow! Didn't realize it was a dummy. It looked so real." She laughed and continued, "But I wouldn't have been scared even if it was a real crocodile. I am only scared of lizards and snakes, not crocodiles and lions." Kundavai playfully said, "Sure, that's very convenient. Lions and crocodiles live far in the jungle, while only lizards and snakes are our neighbors." And everybody started laughing. This is when a spear came out of nowhere and pierced the crocodile right on its head. Everybody turned to look who launched the spear to kill an already dead crocodile. Kundavai was amazed to see a brave warrior charging from afar on his horse, with his sword ready in his hand to slice the crocodile in half. It was the same warrior who barged into the astrologer's house. While Vandiyadevan slowed to a halt in confusion, seeing the rest of them laugh, he realized Kundavai was walking towards him. The world went a blur for Vandiyadevan, and Kundavai was all he could see. His heart was racing. That was all he could hear. Kundavai walked to him and said, "Very sorry, I didn't respond to you in the astrologer's house. My friend was ill and I was distracted. Please do not think we disrespected you." Vandiyadevan could only catch the drift of what Kundavai was saying, as he was mesmerized by her voice. Vandiyadevan couldn't bring himself to say anything as he stood in a daze. So Kundavai continued, "Even now, you raced to help us. Thank you so much. It's wonderful to see someone aim so well from so far, even if it's a dummy crocodile," she said, and all women started laughing again. But Vandiyadevan considered their laughter as an insult. So he quickly walked to the crocodile, pulled a spear out of its head, jumped on his horse, and sped away without looking back. Kundavai was disheartened. She scolded her friends for laughing sillily and disrespecting Vandiyadevan. Now that nothing else remained for them to do, they got on their boat and sailed back to the palace. While all this was happening, Kalki once again takes us back to the banks of Kollidam, where Vandiyadevan bid goodbye to Nambi. After Vandiyadevan left with the horse bought by Kandamaran's soldier, Nambi was still standing under the tree and muttering to himself in frustration that nothing was going his way, and suddenly a voice next to him said,
"Are you talking to the tree?"
Nambi turned to see that the soldier who brought a horse for Vandiyadevan still hasn't left. Nambi flippantly replied,
"I wasn't talking to the tree. I was just talking to the ghost that resides in this tree. Anyway, what is your name?"
asked Nambi. The soldier hesitantly replied,
"My name is Idumbankari."
While Nambi was wondering if he has heard this name before, Idumbankari placed one hand over the other and wiggled his thumbs to make it look like a fish. Nambi was puzzled by this. When Idumbankari realized that the sign didn't mean anything to Nambi, he quickly dropped his hands. Nambi got suspicious and asked,
"Now, why did you make a gesture like a fish?"
But Idumbankari only tried to dismiss Nambi, saying Nambi is imagining things. Nambi's suspicion grew. So Nambi asked,
"Which way are you going next?" "Oh, I'm leaving the same way I came to Kadambur,"
said Idumbankari and pointed to the boat. Nambi pointed to the opposite direction and said that he is going that way. They both said goodbyes and started walking in their respective directions. But Nambi sneakily made a U-turn and quickly climbed up the banyan tree that they were standing under a few minutes ago. He sat in one of the branches, perfectly hid himself in its leaves and watched Idumbankari. When Idumbankari reached the boat, he refused to get on it. He turned back to make sure Nambi was nowhere in sight, then quickly walked back to the tree and sat under it. Nambi was right in his suspicion. He resolved to find out what Idumbankari was up to and stayed hidden. With this cliffhanger ends today's episode. Did Nambi find out Idumbankari's secret? Let's watch in the next week's episode. Stay tuned to Kadhatellaporom channel. Bye-bye.